Cool. Now we can move on to question 7. Um, so return to the project class and create an array of grades called GArray based on values sent as a string parameter. Code a type method called createGradeArray to store the number of hours for each grade sent as a string parameter in hours. The string parameter will be sent the value that's the value sent. Um, let's have a look at. Let's see where we get in H. So either we doing this in how are we doing? We're doing this in project, and we get in. Oh, we need to have that. Okay, cool. So let's create it here. Public string create grade array. That takes in a double in hours. Sorry, a string. And let's start off with our temp. So we can return later. So my thought process of this is to read in each grade, put it into an array, and then sort the array after that. But because we do not have get grade inside grade, it might be better to I can add in get grade here, but I think with the requirements and what they're asking us to do, I think it will be better to check what values there are, store them, and then from there add them to the array accordingly. So I can actually make a temporary array with all the values, and from there sort that array and then create the objects. But I think it will be better to create the objects as we go. Um, cool. I have an idea. So we have 5 grades. So first let's read in the line. So we can use a scanner, scan the line, new scanner, which is the inh. And then we can have use the limiter as well. Use the limiter of a semicolon. So for each grade, so there are 5 grades, 5 grades, and yeah. So with those 5 grades, we can take the value of the grade, so 8, for example, and subtract 8 from each grade to place them in the correct object. Doing so will then allow us to have 8 being in the array index 0, 9 being 9 minus 8 is 1, so in the array index 1, and so forth. Um, so next we can call in our grade. So we have an int grade. Se line.next. Next we have a double hours, or is it an integer? Let's just double check. We have int grade double hours. Cool. Double hours. Double hours. Where did I go wrong? Didn't put an equal sign in. Cool. And now to get our index, so we can create our new grade. So grade array. and this will be our grade minus 8, which is then equal to a new grade with grade and hours. Cool. And we should add, I think we have a grade dot toString. In grade we've got a toString which shows grade and hours, so we can, let's just have a look at the format. So grade totals, let's put this in here, grade totals. Then from there we have temp plus equal grade minus 8 dot toString. There we go. So basically what this is doing, it's calling the address, but we need it in the correct order. So I'd rather take this out here, have a second for loop. This will not compromise any time complexities. So that the grades are in the correct order. So we start off here with, we can just paste this in here. So it's just temp plus equal I. And then, yeah, that seems like it should work. And then add a new line. Okay, it seems like it should work. So let's quickly test if it does work correctly. Total grades, okay. Let's copy this line, the string. Grade UI. It's just system.out.println proj dot create grade array and paste in our hours. Cool. And let's see if it works. Grade A total hours. Let's have a look here. Grade A total hours 2400. Nice. Cool. So that seems to work. I'm just gonna double check. Additional, create a return string. Create and return a string to list the grades together. Cool, we've got that. Cool. That seems like we have finished that question.